7 days had passed. Now, life had returned to normal. Back at the Silver Dragon Castle, Rosewise immediately buried herself in work, handling the mountain of documents that piled up during the holiday. It was then that Sherry, sent to track down Leon's master, returned. She knelt before Rosewise's desk and delivered her report. At first, Rosewise was shocked by the news, forcing Sherry to confirm it again. "You've found the tiger and his wife?" she asked. "Yes, Your Majesty." Sherry rose to her feet, her hands folded neatly behind her, and spoke with unusual seriousness. "While circling the Empire's borders, I stumbled upon their hiding place. It's heavily shielded with magic arrays. Without flight, no one could ever reach it." Rosewise frowned. For humans, such a dangerous, isolated place was unthinkable. Why would they choose to hide there? And more importantly, how did they even get there? Then Sherry added something else. "Your Majesty, the man called Tiger, he is powerful. He's not on the same level as other dragon slayers. If he wished, he could kill me instantly." Her voice trembled at the memory of his gaze. His presence alone crushed her aura, leaving her shaken even now. She lowered her head, unable to shake the sharpness of his eyes from her mind. Rosewise was taken aback. Sherry, though weaker in combat, was one of her best confidants in infiltration and intelligence. Even the strongest dragon slayers couldn't take her down so easily. For Sherry to admit such fear, Tiger had to be extraordinary. "It seems Leon's master is no ordinary man," Rosewise thought, tapping her desk thoughtfully. Sherry then remembered something else. "He discovered me, but when he realized I was from the Silver Dragon clan, he spared me and gave me a message for you." Rosewise leaned forward. "A message? He wants to see you." Just those words, nothing more. Yet Rosewise was surprised. Few would dare request to meet the queen of the Silver Dragon clan in person. She almost admired his courage. "Very well," she decided firmly. "I will meet him." Night fell over the Silver Dragon Castle. Under the glow of the rising moon, Rosewise and Sherry spread their wings, transforming into their true dragon forms. Together they soared across mountains and valleys, heading toward Tiger's hidden lair. Hours later, they reached a land of steep cliffs and roaring waterfalls. No villages, no signs of life. This was a place unfit for humans. Sherry pointed to the waterfall. "They're behind it." But Tiger said, "You must go alone." Rosewise nodded. "If I don't return, you know what to do." Sherry bowed deeply. "Please, Your Majesty, be careful." With a wave of her hand, Rosewise conjured a magical shield to repel the waterfall's spray. She stepped through the cascading water and entered a vast cavern. There, sitting calmly at a stone table, was the man himself, Tiger. White hair, white beard, yet no trace of weakness. A quiet power radiated from him as he brewed tea with deliberate calm, dressed in a plain blue robe and brown cloak. Noticing her arrival, Tiger set down the kettle and looked up. He gestured to the empty seat across from him. "Please." Rosewise didn't thank him. She sat silently, her thoughts racing. "I've faced countless dragon slayers. Only Leon ever felt like a true challenge. Yet this man before me, his presence feels even greater." Tiger poured the tea, his steady eyes never wavering. Rosewise could feel it, an aura unlike any she had encountered before. Sliding the cup toward her, Tiger finally spoke. 2 years have passed. I've been waiting for the chance to meet you." Rosewise folded her arms, cautious. She didn't touch the tea. "Leon, is he well?" Tiger lifted his gaze and met hers. Rosewise picked up the teacup, carefully inspecting it for flaws. She answered Tiger coldly, saying he was still alive. After a moment of observation and confirming the tea was fine, she took a sip. She continued speaking to Tiger. Leon was her prisoner of war. Though tortured endlessly, he never surrendered. He had tried every way to escape back to the Empire, but all attempts failed. Tiger calmly lifted the teacup and drank as well, showing no worry for Leon's fate. "Ah, that kid. Still hard-headed after 2 years." Knowing Leon was alive, Rosewise felt relieved. Though their words seemed calm, the air between them stayed tense. Tiger knew Rosewise had sent Sherry to search for Leon. He glanced at her over his cup. "I don't know what deal you made with him to send someone after me, but it proves he's still useful to you." Rosewise replied coldly, "He's already paid the price." Tiger set his cup down. His eyes sharpened as he spoke. "So, I expect you to ensure he doesn't return to the Empire for a year. Rosewise frowned. May I know the reason? Tiger's refusal to demand Leon directly left her confused. She pressed him. You know your apprentice is alive, yet you're not rushing to rescue him? Instead, you want him trapped in enemy lands for another year? Tiger explained what happened 2 years ago, after the clash between the Dragon Slayer army and the Silver Dragon clan. The Dragon Slayer army suffered a crushing defeat at Silver Dragon Castle with heavy losses. The Emperor raged, and public opinion crushed them further. The defeated army limped back to the Empire with only remnants of its soldiers. The citizens were furious. Someone had to take the blame. The Empire pinned everything on traitors within the Dragon Slayer army. Rosewise already guessed Tiger's next words. Leon, the famed dragon-slaying hero, had vanished after the war. He was the perfect scapegoat. She imagined the scene. If Tiger dragged Leon back now, the people, the army, even the Emperor would see him as suspicious. Leon would face blame and endless surveillance. Tiger nodded at her thoughts and continued. You're right. Returning now means certain death. I'd rather he stay here, under your control. At least he'll live. Rosewise placed her teacup down and sighed softly. Tiger was powerful, too powerful to ignore. She could not refuse. I understand, she said, but I have a condition. I want all his information, especially his childhood dark history. Her eyes burned with seriousness. Tiger was taken aback, raising his brow at the odd demand. Still, he didn't refuse. Ha, that's a special request. He turned and disappeared into the cave. After a while, he dragged out several boxes and placed them by the stone table. From one, he pulled out an ornate wooden case and handed it to Rosewise. These are all the love letters Leon received from enrollment to graduation. I kept them for him. Rosewise was shocked. She hadn't expected Tiger to hoard Leon's love letters. She opened the box and pulled out envelopes of all colors. She read them silently while Tiger said, These were meant for his future wife. But now his life is in your hands. You decide what to do with them. What Tiger didn't know was that Rosewise could also be considered Leon's wife. Seeing the letters, Rosewise smiled wickedly. Knowing Leon's hidden past delighted her. Inwardly, she laughed. Ha ha ha, Leon. Even you have this day. She kept smiling as she read. Tiger noticed her expression and frowned. Why was she so interested in Leon's secrets? Is this interrogation? He wondered. He wasn't entirely wrong. Rosewise then pulled out a small golden-framed portrait from the box. It showed a silver-haired girl in purple, crudely drawn, clearly from Leon's childhood hand. Rosewise asked, This is? Tiger chuckled and shrugged. That's Leon's dream lover. He drew her at 6 years old. Silver hair, tall, cold demeanor. That's his type. There was even a girl at school just like that, she confessed to him. He thought for 5 seconds, then rejected her. As he spoke, Tiger suddenly froze. His eyes narrowed on Rosewise. She was silver-haired, tall, cold, exactly like the portrait. No way, he thought. Leon wouldn't dare. Not with the Silver Dragon Queen. Rosewise studied the portrait seriously, unaware of the uncanny resemblance. She placed the picture and letters back into the box. Any more explosive secrets? She asked eagerly. Tiger gave an awkward smile and shook his head. No, he's my apprentice. I can't betray him further. At that moment, Rosewise flicked several photos into her hand. She waved them before him. These are recent pictures of your beloved apprentice. Don't you want to look? Tiger shot to his feet, leaving the stone bench. Wait here. I'll let you meet Leon's first love. Leon's first love? Rosewise frowned as Tiger hurried into the cave. She hadn't expected Leon's first love to be under Tiger's roof. A nervous chill rose in her. Easter egg. Leon's weakness revealed. Before bringing the crate, Tiger stroked his beard and recalled more details. He shared them with Rosewise. Leon hates carrots. He faints if he eats eggplant, and his waist is especially sensitive. He hates being touched there. Rosewise quickly scribbled notes in her book. Tiger lifted a finger and revealed another secret. At 2:30 in the morning, if you ask him questions in his sleep, he'll sometimes answer truthfully. In his dreams, young Leon once kicked off his blanket and muttered, I hate carrots. He even obeyed orders while sleepwalking. Tiger recalled calling him once, Move the wood. Half asleep, Leon replied, "Okay." Looking back, Tiger laughed. Hands on his hips, head tilted back. "I made him do so much farm work that way." He burst into laughter. Rosewise, speechless, thought silently, "So, you like teasing him too?"